Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it is time for another one of Emma's Vlogs, which is many of your favorite segment. Different environment this week, things are a little different. She started out with a football bar floor press and got 140, which is a PR for her on that lift. For those curious, they're on vacation, right? And you guys will notice the playing around video we showed the other day. Some people are like, who are those guys? It's like, no, that's her husband and her brother. They're all on vacation together. And her husband's a client. And so to put into context, he's been a client for 2.5 years. His best bench is 350. He can overhead press 225. He deadlifts 505, and he squats, I believe, 425. I could be wrong on that one. I apologize, Louie, if I got that wrong. So she did that. Then she did flat bench. She's back to chins. Notice we rotate through the different grips. We rotate through neutral grip and underhand grip and things. She loves chin-ups. A lot of my lifters, I don't let them do chin-ups or pull-ups if they don't need them. I focus on rows. But when I have someone who just loves chins, they love pull-ups, we train them and we train them hard. So you guys will also notice we went over to all barbell work this week. I do need to talk to her about that wrist stacking. Emma, why you got those wrists bent on that incline? Get those wrists stacked, girl. You know better than that. The whole audience is going to see it. They're going to be like, why you didn't fix her wrist stacking? Why you let her get away with that? So I'll discuss that with her later. She watches these vlogs and finds it funny. We do some of her form coaching in the actual vlogs at this point. But again, stuff's a little more basic. She is at a commercial gym for now. We don't have all the bands. We don't have all the specialty bars. Man, it is loud outside today. Guy driving by one of those fart cans on his car. But, so again, it's pause bench, incline bench, chins, one arm dumbbell rows. This is her upper body accessory this week. It's real simple. A little more straight bar work. We went through some phases of dumbbells, and now she's over to straight bar. You know, it's kind of like I laugh when people see my own training. They're like, you change your accessories, you flip-flop. And it's like, so do my clients. It's called programming for advanced lifters. Some of you weak guys who complain about it should actually try doing that sometime. You should try actually becoming an advanced lifter. Did you guys try that? Her lower body max effort, because we don't have all her bands and other stuff. We did a Romanian deadlift, right? Which means top down, eccentric based. We did a Romanian deadlift. She ended up getting 255 for those curious. So our PRs for the week, 255 on an RDL, which we've never maxed before on that for her. That was a new max. She's done a lot of rep work on it. There's Louie. Louie's over there flexing in the background. As you guys can see, Louie is actually pretty jacked. Like I said, he benches 350. He can rep 2 plates on a chin-up, weighted chin-up. Again, we've got him pretty jacked and strong. He's now deadlifting over 500. I know, right? If Louie would film more of his stuff and actually be compliant, we could vlog him too. But, you know, he likes to randomly max on conventional deadlifts outside of his rotation. A little bit of scolding there. So again, working with the equipment she has, we did RDLs this week, right? We did it for a max and we did it for rep work. We'll pull good mornings a little bit out of the rotation. She doesn't have all of her barbells. I don't want to inflame her shoulders or anything. There's no need to. We're already going to have to use a straight bar for her speed squats. So we skipped that. Now, you guys will notice she's doing these extensions on a reverse hyper. People are going to be like, why is she not using the reverse hyper? Well, it turns out they don't have the little straps for it. She's like, there's no ankle straps. They got a reverse hyper and no ankle straps. What do, coach? And I'm like, well, I guess you can just do some back extensions, right? Do some hypers. I was hoping he is posing again. He's going to, photobomb this whole vlog. I didn't realize how much he was doing that this week. I thought they just did the one-off. I just drug all this footage in and didn't realize he was doing all that in the background. I'm usually too busy watching her form. Now I see him doing all that in the background. Speed bench, we had to go raw. No bands. We should have all of her bands with her. In fact, she's like, Coach, you're going to be mad. I forgot my belt. I forgot my wrist straps, everything on vacation. They didn't get packed. But you know what? We make it work. And we still make those gains. I had to write her a special block based around the fact that, what they had available, right? Had to make the block based on what she had available. You know what? We do this. It's just part of coaching. You know what? You don't have access to your regular equipment. We have to adjust the programming. I'm used to doing this, by the way. This happens regularly. I have clients who take a lot of vacations. I've had clients who travel a lot. And, it's crazy when you have clients who work on the road because their gym changes all the time. And it's like, it can be almost a nightmare keeping them programmed all the time. But we make it work and we make those gains. We get bigger, we get stronger, we get maximum jactitude. And speaking of which, you guys notice her bulk has been going well. Look at her legs. I saw a couple people commented already on that her legs are getting more jacked, right? We're seeing that's why she got that big squat the other day. That's why she got that big squat the other day. But the leg gains are coming along. And if you guys go back, if you don't see what I mean, go back and look at the vlogs like 1, 2, 3. Some of those, go back 3 months, right? Her quads and hamstrings are coming up. I mean, obviously glutes and things are going to come up too because this is all very, very glute heavy, all her training. But the leg gains are there. So take notes, ladies. The women who are watching this, all these box squats, all the reverse hypers, the good mornings, isolateral leg work. This is what's getting it done. And then here's the clip coming up to where everyone danced that I put up as the preview. That's her brother over there in the tank top, the teal tank top. And Louis the guy in black. Again, sort of size we expect from a Team Blaha client who's been on the team for more than 2 years. They're going to be thick. A lot of you guys have seen Justin. I put Justin's stuff up. Justin's pretty jacked too. Justin's real jack. That's my one guy. I put up the clips of him pulling 560 and stuff. Right? Those are all long-term clients. These are guys who've been on the team for 2+ years. You're going to get jacked and stacked if I work with you that long. It's unavoidable. Unavoidable unless you just don't eat. Speed squats. She had to use a straight bar. We have no bands. So we programmed and made it work. I gave her the right percentages and the bar speed is still good. She was not able to do the speed pulls. She got stuck with a bunch of hex plates and banged her shin. I'm like, no, don't do them. Don't do them. Don't risk hurting yourself. We'll get speed pulls later. Not a big deal. Team Blaha effort. We need to go find the guy who designed those hex plates though. He's over here injuring my lifters with his plate design. The hex plates are the stupidest thing ever invented, by the way. They should be banned. They should be illegal. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.